Many years ago in the vast Lego desert, a renowned archaeologist known as Dr. Sand discovered the hidden entrance to an ancient pyramid temple buried under the sand. But it was only with great peril and many challenges overcome that she was able to uncover its secret.
And what she found inside was not what she expected at all. Let's go back to the beginning.
This is Sand. She is a 3D rendered Lego minifigure with a glossy yellow plastic head, a tan plastic safari hat with a brown plastic leather band. Her torso is a khaki plastic archaeologist vest with multiple pocket printing and tool loops.
Around her waist is a brown plastic utility belt with a plastic brush and trowel accessories.
She wears tan plastic cargo pants and dusty brown plastic hiking boots. And this is Dr. Sand's Lego archaeological camp.
There are 2 tan plastic tent structures with brown plastic rope guides.
There is a folding brown plastic table element covered with white plastic map tiles showing various pyramid locations. On another table is plastic screen washing equipment with some mesh pieces, and on display are gray plastic stone artifact specimens in transparent plastic display cases.
The vast desert landscape is made of a tan plastic sand base plate with scattered brown plastic rock elements.
In the distance, tan plastic dune slope pieces create a rolling horizon. And on the very edge of the picture, one can just make out the outline of a pyramid, partially buried under sand elements, hinting at the adventure to come. The challenge is that the pyramid is protected by 3 incredibly challenging chambers.
The entrance is sealed shut with a large tan plastic stone disc piece with hieroglyphic symbols printed on colored plastic tiles.
The only way to open it is to solve 3 tricky puzzles. But the desert is a dangerous place. There are sandstorms which can bury all evidence of the pyramid again. To represent this, I took your advice and used swirling tan plastic particle elements to create a sense of a sandstorm, even though it isn't quite as immersive as real sand. There is also the scorching sun, which creates a shimmering heat wave effect. You can see it warping the plastic surfaces like a mirage. And then there are the hidden quicksand pits. These are made of loose tan plastic grain elements. They look so realistic. You almost feel like you might get stuck in them. And to top it off, Dr. Sand only has a limited amount of time to excavate the site before her rival, Professor Brick, arrives with his competing team of archaeologists. His team consists of several Lego minifigures, each equipped with silver plastic metal detector accessories, and they even brought motorized brown plastic digging equipment to speed up the process. But Dr. Sand is not one to be deterred. Here we can see her beginning excavation number 1.
She carefully brushes away the tan plastic sand elements covering the entrance to the
pyramid using her precise plastic archaeological tools. Underneath, she discovers intricately carved tan plastic stone decorated with colored plastic hieroglyphic tile patterns. To open the first chamber, she must align a series of rotating plastic disc pieces so that the colored plastic symbols match the ancient style map patterns shown on a white plastic papyrus tile in Dr. Sand's brown plastic satchel. Accessible. With the correct alignment, the stone disc rotates to reveal a hidden message, granting her access to the next chamber. But here, the corridor is completely empty except for some moving tan plastic wall pieces that slowly begin to close together. Using a hidden plastic pressure plate trigger in one of the brown plastic floor tiles, Dr. Sand manages to navigate through without being crushed like a pancake. the center of the pyramid, she finally reaches the long-lost chamber nobody had ever seen before. But instead of finding gold treasure or a mummified pharaoh, she finds something even more valuable. The walls are covered with thousands of tan plastic scroll pieces. It is an ancient building library containing advanced architectural techniques for building in the desert with minimal water and maximum structural stability.
With her heart pounding, Dr. Sand unrolled the most important scroll to find instructions on how to build a working model of the pyramid using nothing but desert sand. She realized the pyramid was actually an ancient school where elite teams of Lego master builders came to learn
Sustainable building technique. Touched by this discovery, she decides to share her knowledge with her rival, Professor Brick. Together, they work to document everything using plastic camera equipment, carefully placing the most fragile scroll pieces into transparent plastic preservation containers. Finally, after carefully brushing off centuries of dust, Dr. Sand and her fellow archaeologists unveiled the true purpose of the pyramid.
At the top of the structure, she looks out over the vast desert.
Knowing she has uncovered one of the greatest lost technologies of the ancient world,
Using the ancient building techniques and knowledge gleaned from the scrolls,
Dr. Sand establishes a desert research university. The main complex is composed of several tan plastic buildings with clever use of natural cooling systems, brown plastic shade structures, and lush green plastic oasis garden areas. Students can learn about traditional archaeology, while also discovering the secrets of ancient Lego building wisdom. Here we can see students hard at work excavating a dig site using plastic excavation tools and construction techniques ideally suited to the harsh desert environment. But the real test is building a small pyramid structure to observe the principles of desert architecture. First, as the sun sets over the sprawling complex, we realize Dr. Sand's discovery has changed the world for the better. No longer will students have to wander the endless desert in search of knowledge. The desert itself can become an oasis of learning. As a final flourish, I want to show you the ultra-specific visual style requirements for this epic adventure. There are endless tan plastic sand textures with realistic wind-blown dune patterns. Outcroppings of brown plastic rock feature weathered surface details. Bright desert lighting creates sharp shadow shapes on all plastic surface. Plastic brush accessories have individual bristle details. Silver plastic trowel pieces have wood and brown plastic handles. Transparent plastic specimen containers have secure plastic lid mechanisms. Ancient stone blocks are made of tan plastic with carved hieroglyphic printing. Rotating plastic mechanism pieces have smooth bearing surface. Hidden plastic trigger plates are seamlessly integrated into floor construction. Transparent plastic protective barriers preserve fragile artifacts. Climate-controlled display cases contain internal LED lighting to illuminate dusty relics, and archival white plastic storage containers keep moisture-proof plastic sealing. Thank you for joining me on this wild adventure. If you enjoyed the story, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, happy adventure.